here's a catch, right, Christy? Once we know how much we're insured for, how do our customers know if it's enough?
That's exactly what I was gonna say. So that and you alluded to it, Tanya, that price per square foot, a builder should be able to tell you, is that gonna be enough to build your home, to rebuild your home? Is it, do you have like standard type of building materials? Are you a little bit upgraded? Or are you looking at luxury? And everybody's needs are going to be different, right? And my needs at the time of a rebuild or an incident that's happened at my house 20 years from now might be very different than what they are today while I have a young family versus, now I'm an empty nester or as is happening a lot these days, right? Now I'm caring for aging parents and they're in my home. So, everybody's needs are going to be a little bit different. Your agent's not going to know what your plans are for your home, 10 years from now. That's why it's important to get it, for the homeowner to be the one who knows, is this the right coverage amount? And if you don't know a builder that you can talk to and kind of have that discussion with, then talk to your agent because we all know builders, right? And we can maybe refer you to somebody that you could talk to.
Exactly. And and it's of course it is very hard to gauge exactly, right, Christy? Like if we're looking down the road, but I would recommend that, every year when your policy comes up, you want to stay in the ballpark of how much it costs. So I'm not saying that you have to talk to a builder every year, right? But
No,
every
no.
now and
Yeah.
then, if you see a lot of new development coming up in your area, people are moving in, people are getting their tax reassessed in the neighborhood because you talk to your neighbors so or these realtor will tell you like, oh my gosh, the value of your home really gone up.
Hmm.
Talk to a builder. Yes, the value of my home is going up, but that's going to be very different than the cost to rebuild my home.
That's right.
So
That's one point I wanted to be sure to make.
yeah,
It's the cost, it's the material, the building cost, the rebuild cost, not the retail price. Those
yes.
are two very different things.
Very different things, guys. And in some area, the selling price is a lot higher than the cost to rebuild. And
True.
that's okay. That's good for you, the homeowner. But as far as insurance is concerned, you don't want to be paying extra for that, because the insurance carrier is only going to pay how much it costs at that time to rebuild your home. That has to
Right.
do with the cost of materials and the cost of labor, not how much your realtor can sell your home for. So, while we encourage that you don't want to be underinsured, we definitely advising you against being overinsured as well.
Overinsured for sure.
Yeah. So talk to your local builder. I know everyone's home is different, right? But if you're staying in that ballpark, then you know that if something catastrophic was to happen today, we're in the ballpark. We're able to find a builder that's willing to work with you, and that we have the funds, right, the coverage to rebuild your home exactly to what you want it to be today.
Right.